I moved! Hello everybody, welcome to my new kitchen. Give them the tour! It's so much smaller that you can stand in one place and see everything. You missed the knife. So, I don't really feel like cooking tonight, so I'm just gonna make some bullshit. Presumably this will come out after our deep fry extravaganza, so we will consider this a coda in that it is something we meant to get to that night, but didn't. So we're gonna make ramen noodle french fries, so deep fried ramen noodles, and this BuzzFeed video shit right here. So I've got 2 packs. I've got 2 packs. Top ramen, Nissan brand. It's like the car manufacturer's retarded little brother. And first step is to cook them. It's my new stove. It's electric range, it's a little bit different. So I don't really know about cook times anymore. But we'll survive like you do. The nice thing is that like water boils pretty fast. And I'm gonna hopefully put a lid on it. I'm not gonna put a lid on it. You'll also need some eggs. It's like an egg per pack, right? I'm making 2 packs. I'm gonna see how just 1 egg works first. So let's put them there for safekeeping. Hopefully. I'll need a bowl. Maybe I could fit them in just one of these bowls. Some tin foil, which is actually aluminum foil, which is actually Reynolds wrap. I like that it's, their motto is trusted since 1947. I don't know if they were around before then, but if they were, maybe they weren't trustworthy. Hey, what are you doing in here, bud? Move along. Let's see what we're working with here. We got like the shittiest noodles imaginable. Jesus. Extract our beef flavor. It cooks in 3 minutes. That's how long we will cook it. The first time, the right time. A feature of my new kitchen is that there's no ventilation over the stove. This was the case with my last stove too, but the ceilings were way higher. So you get all this nice view of steam and me in it. I guess. So we got our boiling water. Take our noodles and put them in. There's 1. There's 2. You don't really need to f with the fiddly bits because they're not important, but I always put them in anyways. So I didn't add enough water to really fit them in here, but that's okay. This is the really cheap kind that you can unfold easily. So we're gonna try to unfold them in here. Not so bad. Turn off the heat at this point, you don't need it. We're gonna cook these about 3 minutes. Also, set the timer for your pizza. Maybe I'll go beat those eggs. I'm concerned about having too much egg, but also concerned about not having enough. We got our egg. I'll do 2. Room temperature is ideal for this because no reason really, you're about to freeze it, never mind. Okay, we'll beat them up. And these are gonna be your binder for your noodle. Just let that sit there. Now, you are gonna wanna let your ramen noodles cool down a bit before you throw them in the eggs, otherwise you're gonna scramble the eggs, which sounds kind of pleasant in a like dorm room context, but for our purposes, it's undesirable. I don't think this is gonna take 3 minutes. It's been a while since I cooked shitty ramen. Let's see how a noodle's doing. Yeah, that's good. That was like 2 minutes, if that. Now we're gonna drain them. The better way of doing this would be to use a lid or something. I'm just using my tongs to keep most of the noodles in there. Looks like I already lost 1. Okay, pretty good. Spread them out, let them cool off a little bit. Oh yeah, I got the deep fryer preheating, 375. So they're cool now, they're still steaming, but you can see they're already starting getting sticky, which is nice. We're gonna plop them in with our eggs, yum yum, and mix them up. Get in there, you eggs. Alright, so here's our monstrosity. And we need to spread this out kind of thin. Kind of depends on how thick a fry you want. That. We're gonna fold it into a rectangle. We're gonna have to use additional foil probably. Well, maybe not. Okay, so here's our delightful rectangle. It's squishy. These are gonna be a little bit thick cut because of how I folded it. So we gotta freeze that. Good luck, buddy. Once that's frozen, we'll proceed with this nonsense. While your ramen shit is freezing, you can prep the rest of your fancy gourmet feast. Well, can't let those seasoning packets go to waste. Let's mix it with some sour cream. Oh god, there's some floaters in there. Oh look at that, it's just contamination. No problem. You might want to start with just one seasoning packet. Oh, that looks lovely. Beef. Yeah, I think there's probably some parsley in it. Oh my god. If you're thinking to yourself that this will be gross, it's actually pretty similar to like French onion dip, so I think it'll be fine. Let's upgrade that a little bit. Add a little horseradish mustard. A teaspoon of that. Yeah, that's good. A little bit weird. I gotta flip my ramen over to keep things cooling. This is weird. I'm tired of waiting. So look at that, we got a ramen block. It's really not frozen, so hopefully it sticks together. If it doesn't, well, have to do it longer. As long as it can be cut into blocks, I think we'll be okay. Cool, a block. Well, I mean a fry. And we're only gonna be able to fry like half these at a time, just because of the size. At least we'll have extras if we f up. Okay, got our deep fryer. I think they're already falling apart. Well, might have to freeze those longer. Let's try the next one. I feel like they're too long. I might need like a wider spatula. Yeah, they've got to freeze them longer. Well, put it back together. We might have ruined everything by cutting it. We'll see. Now here's something you'll really enjoy. So it's supposed to be quick and easy. I'm annoyed. So I've been trying to freeze these stupid things for like a couple hours. It's not happening. So we're just gonna take bits of it and just throw it in the fryer. You can cut them if you want. Maybe you'll have better luck than me. Well, let's see if we can get a couple of them to be French fry like. I get 5 ramen fries. I'll be happy. It's probably a good time to mention that ramen noodles are flash fried to begin with, so I don't really know why we're frying them again. It's kind of working. Let's see if we can't get a couple more out of that. Yeah, we'll get a few out of this. Flip them over if you can. Flip. Oh. This was like so much more work than I thought it would be. Alright, that wasn't very long. That was like a minute, 2 minutes. Alright, let's salt them. You know, for something as shitty and ridiculous as this is, you can always make it nicer with plating. Alright, it's time for a plating upgrade.
Use plating to cover up your mistakes. Add some cheese. And some dipping sauces.
Alright, I'm gonna try it with the ramen shit. Oh god. I don't really like that sauce very much. Let's try ranch. Don't double dip. Don't be a dick. That's pretty good. Oh god. Ketchup. Also not bad. Well, I'm ashamed of what we did, but it came out better than I expected. So there's that. I don't recommend making this. Okay, bye.